always connected. I've always connected with the great outdoors. I've always connected with the land. And so for me, if I'm in beautiful landscape, that's home. Like I can take my truck out and park up beautiful riverbed out here, and I feel an incredible sense of connectedness and calm with the landscape. So it's about me. If I have instruments with me, if I have food and a way to keep warm, and you know, I feel incredibly rich in my life. I'm not financially rich, but I feel incredibly rich in the way I live my life and the landscape too, and the beauty. And I guess that's where home is for me. Home is the planet, really.
Have you reconciled yourself with your
Mostly, I have deep love, connection, respect, support from my mother and my siblings. My father and I did reconcile 20 years ago, but in the past 4 years we have fallen out again. I confronted my father gently on some things that I was finding difficult about my childhood when he came to visit me 4 years ago, and he has now shut.
Live from Gosford, just to the north of Sydney in New South Wales, Treasurer Scott Morrison speaking along there with the local member Lucy Wicks, the member for Robertson, at the site of a new building that's going to house Commonwealth public servants. The majority of those will be tax office employees. Now, some news just in: Australia's most senior Catholic Church official to be charged with concealing child sexual abuse is moving to have the case thrown out, applying for a permanent stay of proceedings. Adelaide's Archbishop Philip Wilson has previously pleaded not guilty to concealing the serious indictable offence of another person. The charge relates to when Wilson was an assistant parish priest in the New South Wales Hunter Valley in the 1970s and worked with paedophile Fletcher. Let's take a look at business news now, and it's a very good morning to Sue Lannon. Sue, what's been happening on the interest rate front?
Yes, well, we heard from the head of the US Federal Reserve, Janet Yellen, overnight. She gave a speech in the US, and she said to expect a rise in official US interest rates before the end of the year. She said that's because the US economy is improving, and the global outlook probably won't have much of an impact in terms of what the Fed is going to do. So that's really cheered up investors this morning because they've got.
Welcome to the Operations Centre.
Let's have a look.
Currently watching
in early trade, the Australian
dubious dog shit on the on ABC News 24. You have to have
outside the Muslim holy city of Mecca, when two large crowds moving in opposite directions began pushing into each other. Officials say more than 800 people were injured. Middle East correspondent Matt Brown has more.
In years gone by, as many as 3 million people have been involved in the Hajj. We're told this year as many as 2 million. This is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. So every adult, able-bodied and financially able Muslim in the world is expected to undertake this pilgrimage. So it's a huge moment.
What they're saying is actually fallacious. If you're a Shia Muslim, they don't expect you to go to Islam, go to Mecca rather. You can't believe anything that you see on the television. It's all bullshit. Oftentimes, it's passive-aggressive faggots and dykes with a bone to pick. I didn't decide their gender, so I don't see why they have to fucking make me responsible for their fucking weird psychology.
People are told to go in a particular direction. One of the witnesses I heard...
To cope with